Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 21. Last time on Kimetsu we had, I'm gonna say 3 major things happen. Shinobu and Giyu arrive, Shinobu and Giyu take care of business, which sounds, now that I say it out loud, like an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia card title thing. The gang takes care of business. Backstory. Backstory being on the family situation, and from what I've heard, a lot of that was like just either one page or one panel. It was a very, very, very small, like, one-off thing in the manga that they expanded on greatly, and I think that's pretty cool. I thought the emotional beats of that little, like, mini backstory arc hit really well. The sister who, you know, acts as kind of a plant for Rui, and we see her get her comeuppance a little bit at the hands of Shinobu, who, ooh, that's a character there. All right, okay. Don't know how to feel about Shinobu yet, but I like her a lot. And Giyu, the stoic, calm boy, and his own homebrewed 11th technique. From what I've gathered from comments, it is a homebrewed Giyu special. Definitely not something you'll find in the player's handbook, but hey, that's okay. Everybody could use a little homebrewing to spice up their game. And man, is his game spicy, because that was badass. I have no idea what we're going to do in this episode. I know that it is titled Against Core Rules, and I said a little bit at the end of the last episode about what maybe that could mean. Really don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is, like, maybe there's some kind of rule against traveling with a demon, and maybe the going against core rules in the title is like, you're not supposed to do that, Tanjiro. But really don't know. Probably not going to be the case, considering that people knew about that when they were training him, so it's probably something else. Probably not worth speculating. We're probably going to find out in the first, like, minute of the episode. So let's just be real. The last couple episodes of Kimetsu no Yaiba have been home runs, kind of really good, and so all I can do is just get kind of excited because there's gonna be more, and hopefully it'll be the same kind of quality, awesome stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into episode 21 of Kimetsu and find out what Against Core Rules means, because it's gonna just bug me forever if I don't. So let's go ahead and do that. I have it up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video: a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, which you can find in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. Timer-based version will have discussion at the end. The picture-in-picture version will not. So come back to YouTube for that if you want to hear me talk about the episode and gush about probably good stuff in it. Timer-based version will have a beep beep timer at the beginning to sync up with your own media if that's your preferred way of viewing Kimetsu along with my reaction. Cool. And if you're watching it that way, get it ready because the timer is coming right now. I think we hit all the points there. I have to make sure the bar at the bottom stays up so that I can see when it switches from pause to play. Okay, who are these boys? Is that Rui? With black... Wow, that's Rui. So, more backstory? Wait, what? Wait, what? You okay? Or am I gonna feel a feel for Rui? I don't really want to feel a feel for Rui. If they can make me feel a feel for Rui, this is gonna be a really impressive episode. Ah, sickly boy. Okay. So, seems bedridden to some extent, and then he was looking at the other kids having normal lives and playing and stuff. That's a good start for making me feel a feel for Rui. Put him in a sympathetic position to start off. Then discover when, if, how, why he accepted demonicness from Muzan. I assume that's where this is headed. Yeah, if we can sympathize with the reason for deciding to become a demon, then we can sympathize with Rui. Interesting. And we got ourselves some Shinobu symbolism, and then that's Giyu's pattern as well, right? Cool. Okay, so he's going to narrate his own backstory. Also tea, I haven't had enough. Hi! Whoa, he looks different. Why do I get Crollo vibes? I mean, it's because of the X. But, whoa, he's young. Well, no shit. Yeah, that's a trade-off. So you killed them? Or you killed the other kids? Yikes. All right, hold on. We need to look up Rui's voice actor. Father tried to save his drowning child. Why do I get Utena vibes? Just like instantly Jury's story vibes. Seeds of the obsession with family. Reasonable decision. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh. And so his heart becomes closed. Wow. Thread snapped. What does that consist of? Reaching out for that bond. Is he gonna reach out for Rui's hand? No. Okay. And he is. Holy shit, Tanjiro. Okay, they made me feel a feel for Rui. Fuck. They made me feel like 4 of them. Forgiveness in death. Wow. Just Darth Vadering, make sure he's gone. Oh. Oh. Okay, can I just say that every voice actor is like pulling something crazy off in this episode? Finally. Hi, Shinobu. Are you trying to kill Nezuko right now? Please don't try to kill Nezuko. I want to like you. Evil demon. Okay, healed Zenitsu. Nope, different guys. Okay. One of the half spider turned people. Hmm. Nice job, Zenitsu. Yeah, it's a creepy forest. Okay, Shinobu. What's your game? Yeah, now that you've targeted Nezuko, I am not on your side right now. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to reveal that to you. Yes, I know. Not gonna do that. This is my sister. Yes. Yeah, she doesn't care. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Gonna have to. Yep. Thank you, Giyu. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't need to be told twice. I'm out of here. All right. Okay, there's our title. But Giyu has first-hand experience. He knows. Thank God. Ah, the box. Get that breathing going. What are you about to run into? Oh, hi. Hello. That's somebody else stalking him. Bye-bye. Okay, he gives pursuit. Solid. She's way too fast. Way too scary. Eh? The other one? The other pursuer? Oh, it's a mini Shinobu. Yeah, no, not good. Go protect. Go protect. That's a mini. Oh my god, what? Yep, good. Hmm? Oh! Huh? 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 I want one. She doesn't want to hurt you. Oh, she's following orders from Tanjiro. So Shinobu was definitely not the one at the place. That was the one at the place who became Demon Slayer at the same time, right? Yeah. Just gonna hold you in a headlock. Oh, you are way too chipper. Oh, we got birdies watching. Yeah. The other one? Or just the moment when he met them. They were training for 2 years. That makes sense. Okay, okay, okay. She's so mean. Uh-oh. Caw! Caw! Okay. That's better than being dead in a forest. Caw! Hi. Nah, I'm the other one. Okay, so somebody higher up is gonna deal with this, huh? Caw! Yes. No. Uh-huh. For his own good and his own protection. Uh-huh. Are we going to the end? Yeah, we're getting there. Wow. That is a big thing for Inosuke to realize. Hi. You are all bundled. Oh my god, the little ones. What the fuck? Yep. Yes, she is. Yes, she does. Similar style, I assume. Also, who's that voice actress? I don't know her name as a character, so. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Still making themselves useful. We made it through the night. Wow, that was all one night. Oh my god. Ooh, that is quite the background. Wisteria. So, do we awaken in the next location? Seems like it. Where, Nezuko? I wonder how many, whether they're all gonna be visible in the OP now. We get to meet the Hashiras. Okay! 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 Taisho's secret. Hello. Oh, that's gonna be a running gag, isn't it? Okay. Oh. So she's not gonna like Inosuke. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Master of the Mansion. Okay. Sounds like somebody high up in the food chain. Where do I start? Where do I begin? There's not gonna be a ton of discussion for this episode, but there are a few things that are worth probably mentioning and pointing out, and just like, yeah, gushing about a little bit. I do want to see this image. On du trois quatre cinq six sept. I don't know how to count past 7 in French. Siete, ocho, nueve. So there are 9. Okay. And then at the end here, I just want to see if we see all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Shinobu. Okay, so we do not see all of them. They are not all here. So there are a few off doing other things, or who are like Masters of the Mansion or whatever. Cool. So maybe we won't get a full massive everybody reveal and introduction, but that's enough. That's definitely enough characters. If all of them are as interesting and well fleshed out, like at this point during writing, as the two that we have so far met, with their own quirks, characteristics, a fighting style that matches those, and a believable existence. Like, I can believe that Shinobu is a real person who has grown up and become what she is, and I can believe that there is some believable set of experiences in her backstory that would make her the way that she is, that we could eventually explore at some point. Same with Giyu. Like, I can believe a character like him exists. That's pretty cool. Now, the reason that I wanted to mention that particular type of, like, do I believe that this character could have, like, naturally evolved over the course of their life in the world of this series? Do they feel real and organic, or do they feel like they were written? Now, of course, they're all written. It's a written fantasy story, right? It's fiction. But there are certain things that you do and do not want to suspend your disbelief about. In a show like this, I want to suspend my disbelief as to, like, whether breathing can create water sword powers, and there are demons created by Michael Jackson and stuff. Like, yeah, I want to believe all of that shit. But I don't want to suspend my disbelief when it comes to the characters and their characterization. I want to believe that they're real people existing in a world where demons and demon slayers exist. And the big question coming into this episode was, could they do that with Rui? And the answer was a resounding yes. Yes, they could. And Rui's an interesting case because you look at Rui and you go, yeah, there's no way. Or I do, at least. At the beginning of this episode, as I said, if they can make me feel a feel for Rui, that will be very impressive. I look at Rui as a character, and up until this point, what we knew about him was cruelty and harshness, and it was a stretch to believe that this character could exist and could have been an organic creation or an emergent property of this world. But then you put the pieces together, the sickly childhood, the promising arrival of Muzan, the perceived betrayal by the family, and then beyond that, the realization that the bond was something that he severed, leading to the obsession with finding and forging a real bond, a real family, to fill that void that he never was able to fulfill within himself. All of that, well, it makes me go, yeah, I do believe that that character existed in this world. I do believe that he made the decisions that he made as a child with only one real desire to be more normal, to be able to do things. Yeah, of course he would accept that kind of a bargain. Of course. And because I can understand that thought process within him, because I can sympathize with the decision to become a demon, I can sympathize with the entirety of Rui's journey. And that means that in the moments of his death, when he's still headless, reaching out toward the thing he's been seeking this entire time, and he falls short of it, and then Tanjiro reaches out and puts his hand on him. That's the moment, right? It works, it clicks, it's right. And it had to be Tanjiro. Someone else, someone like you, would have just stepped on him. And that allows Tanjiro to solidify and express precisely what he feels, and it also feeds into the next conflict, which is Shinobu attempting to kill Nezuko, which is sensible. She is a demon slayer. She is attempting to slay a demon. The only reason that that our characters survive is because Eiyuu knows them. He ran into them 2 years ago, right? If he hadn't, he would have no reason to protect them. No reason at all. That's pretty tight. Like, not using tight as like sick, awesome, bro. But I mean tight writing. It's tightly written. There's not a lot of chaff here. It's mostly wheat, and that's pretty cool. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Young Muzan, man. Young Muzan. Holy shit. Okay. I wrote it down in really big letters so that I would make sure that I did it. Who is Rui's VA? Kimetsu no Yaiba. My anime list. Doo wop. Shinobu. Where is Rui? Rui. Koki Uchiyama. Oh, I've seen that name recently. Oh, he's he's Shigaraki in whatchamacallit, you know? He's the main boy in See the Money of Soul and Possibility Control, an old early favorite of mine. He's also Fudo Akira and Devilman, of course, in Devilman, Crybaby. Okay. He's also Kei Tsukishima. Okay. And he's Meruem. Okay. Yeah, he is many things. Many people he is. So that's why I recognize that voice. Okay, and then Shinobu's voice is Saori Hayami. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, she's Haruka Ogasawara from Hibike. Oh, and she's Saki from Higashi no Eden. Okay. Main girl in Kakegurui. Uh-huh. And a bunch of things and other stuff. Okay. Nothing that super stands out there. Anyway, just I wanted to check on Rui's VA. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He's a relatively big name. This whole backstory, the way that it's narrated by Rui, the music choices throughout, the way it's narrated. I mean, I'll say it again, but a number of voice actors really pulled out excellent performances for this episode. Now, Tanjiro's VA has been killing it continually, but Rui's VA kills it here, and then once we move past this and Tanjiro begins to express, right around, it's when he's dealing with Giyu. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
自らの行いを悔いている者を踏みつけにはしない。
He's so good at putting that emotion into his voice. Excellent, just excellent. And we get the flashbacks to the other demons who have died. Demons are tragic creatures. That is a really interesting perspective coming from Tanjiro, and it fits everything that we've seen from him before up until this point, and it also fits where we're going with the story, or at least this particular piece of action as Shinobu arrives. Introduction of these guys, the cleanup squad, just mummifying people. The banter between these two I thought was great. I didn't think it verged into the kind of like goofy slapstick that was the hallmark of the comedy sections of the early parts of Kimetsu. I think this is a little bit more clever because it reveals to us like that they're familiar with each other, familiar enough to banter like this. And I think that does a little bit more for characterization and story building. Builds a relationship between these two characters. Just a little bit. And then there wasn't anything like super duper duper ultra impressive in the animation. Extremely solid all the way through. Some really, I mean, this is just ridiculously cute that she shrinks and turns into a child. Like a little mini, like she becomes an IRL Nendoroid of Nezuko. That's what that is. And then we make this kind of goofy, like this is funny, but it's interesting in the way that it's funny. I don't know. Like the fact that he's just sort of got her in a headlock, just holding her there. I love it. It's great. And then of course the crows that are watching. I think the main like impressive scenes in the episode were with Shinobu once she takes off and starts bouncing through this forest. Pretty neat stuff here. Like a pretty classic action. You know, jumping around through the forest, but one of the better executions that I've seen. It looks really good. I felt a feel for Rui in this episode. And beyond that, I also laughed and felt feels for other people and sort of rooted for Tanjiro and rooted for Nezuko and had a giggle at the expense of Giyu and Shinobu. Above and beyond. Well done. Really good episode. Brings this arc to a close as far as I can tell. So next up, we're meeting the Hashira, and it seems like we're in mild trouble of some kind. Next episode's title is called, I actually have just forgotten, Master of the Mansion. Assuming that is the Wisteria Mansion or one of them. Guessing that those are kind of like headquarters, various headquarters for the Demon Slayers. That's a guess. I don't actually know that. So I'm assuming the Master of the Mansion is somebody higher up in the food chain. Likely whoever will be judging. Okay, cool. Very cool. So it looks like we're starting off a new arc. I'm kind of expecting maybe a couple of episodes of, well, I was going to say I'm kind of expecting a couple of episodes of downtime, but I don't think we have time for downtime. We only have 5 episodes left in the season, and we need to end on something. It's always weird when we get near the end of a season or like a series slated episode run. It's always weird. Well, we'll have to just play it by ear and find out. In any case, I think that's going to wrap it up for me. I liked this episode a lot. It did everything that I wanted it to and a bit more. Cool. Yeah, so that's going to be it. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Kimetsu episode 21. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next one. Peace.